far, we've been talking about populations and the ecosystem and/or biomes that these populations live in. Right now, we want to focus on the communities that these populations live in and the processes that these communities go through. Don't forget that ecosystems are made up of communities and the abiotic factors around them. Ecological succession is defined as the gradual, sequential regrowth of a community of species in an area. We are not just looking at a single population, but several different populations. Both plant and animal species go through succession. Succession always starts with a pioneer species. This refers to the organisms that are predominant early in succession. The pioneer species are small, grow and reproduce quickly, and if they are plants, they are good at spreading their seeds. This picture illustrates the cycle of ecological succession that I will now talk about. Primary succession occurs when there has not been a species previously in an area. This most often is because the plant soil is not initially present, or the soil is too thin or lacks minerals to support a plant species. Primary succession is often very slow. An example is Glacier Bay, Alaska. Here, lichens, which are small mosses, grew on very little soil. The lichens then died and decayed and started forming better, richer soil that could support plant life and thus support animal life as well. This picture illustrates the stages of primary succession. Notice in the pioneer stages there were only rocks present. Secondary succession occurs when there has been a disturbance to the community and all of the species have been wiped out. The soil remains while the existing community has been cleared. Natural disasters such as fire and flooding can cause this, as well as man-made disturbances such as mining, logging, and farming. During secondary succession, the ecosystem goes through very defined steps, and it takes about 100 years for the community to come back. The organisms at each sequential stage may make the community unfavorable to the present organisms, but more favorable to organisms that will be present at succeeding stages. This picture illustrates secondary succession. Note there was a fire that occurred, and it took over 150 years for the community to come back. The end of each succession process is thought to result in a climax community. This is a supposed stable endpoint of succession. However, the climax community may be periodically disturbed so that there never is a definite end. This photo illustrates a climax community.